Hey everyone, your girl is back with a legal video, and this time I am coming at you hard. I'm spilling all the tea, providing you with all the reasons why you should not go to law school. Yes, I know you may not want to hear this, but I just don't think you need to go to law school haphazardly thinking that this is something for you when in reality it may not be. So today I'm gonna talk about it.
Girl, what you settling for? Yeah, we ballin', we settling score. You know I need that seat.
So hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is Kamisha, otherwise known as It's K Yvonne, and I am a media lawyer, ready to spill all the tea on what it's like being a lawyer, what it's like being a law student, and just giving any legal tips I can to make sure you have a great experience if you're trying to navigate this legal profession. So today, like you saw in that preview, I'm going to talk to you about the reasons why you should not go to law school if you're genuinely interested in pursuing this profession. I always say, like, law school is expensive, so you can't just go just to go. You need to have a legit reason why you are going to law school, and if you don't, maybe this isn't the profession for you. So here we go. Let's start this off. Reason number one, please do not go to law school if you're trying to get rich quick. Yes, I said it. Unless you are from a wealthy family, I recommend not going to law school if you think you are gonna become stinking rich right after you graduate, because that is far from true. Law school is super expensive. So again, unless you come from a wealthy family, you are gonna be taking out a tremendous amount of loans to pay for your legal education. According to the Education Data Initiative, the average total cost of law school is $206,180 for 3 years, which means you're probably gonna be on a really tight budget for a couple years after you graduate. And how long it takes to pay off your loans really depends on your loan repayment plan. So, you know, you could be on that 10-year plan, that 20-year plan, that 30-year plan, which means you're not gonna be rich real quick, okay? And you're probably wondering, like, hey, Kamisha, when I graduate law school, I'm gonna be working for a big corporate law firm and they're gonna start paying me $190K starting off. And honestly, if you are lucky enough to get that position, sure, by all means, have a ball. You'll probably pay off your loan sooner. But contrary to popular belief, most people who graduate from law school don't go into big law. And contrary to popular belief, most law students who come out of law school, they aren't making 6 figures. I know, psh, what a shock. And guess what? It might take them a few years or decades to make those figures. So it all goes back to the first point I'm making, is that the process of becoming a lawyer is definitely not in the get quick rich movement, okay? Okay, reason number 2, don't go to law school just because you don't know what you want to do with your life. So why would you spend $200,000 to go to law school and say, like, oh my goodness, I'm still trying to figure it out? And then let's say hypothetically you attend 2 years of law school and you're like, oh, I figured it out, I want to be a dentist. Like, you wasted that $200K just trying to figure out. So no, don't go to law school if you have no idea what you want to do with your life. Take the time that you have to, number 1, save your coins, and number 2, just figure out what exactly you want to do with your career. There is no rush in life. Everybody is on their own timetables. So don't feel pressure that you're not keeping up with your friends or I don't know, people on social media. Just take the time to figure it out. And, you know, while you're taking the time to figure it out, I think it'll probably be in your best wishes to not have to pay for it. Okay, so reason number 3, please do not go to law school simply because your family or friends are pressuring you. And I say this very genuinely because I hear countless stories of students going to law school because lawyers run in my family, or because my parents think this would be a great idea for me and a great way to start off my career, and yada 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 blah 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 blah. Like, that is not a great reason, that is not a good reason, that is not an okay reason to go to law school. You need to go to law school simply because you are passionate about the law, simply because you are interested in it, and not because someone else is forcing you to go to law school. Like, really think about it. Your family and friends are not the ones who will have to shoulder the academic burden or financial burden. Matter of fact, while you over there studying for 8 hours or 10 hours or 12 hours, they're gonna be sleeping comfortably in their beds, watching their Netflix, while you're the one that is pulling all-nighters. So really think about it. Like, only do law school if you're interested in it, because law school is extremely, extremely hard. That passion to become a lawyer is what's gonna drive you to keep going, especially when you have to pull all-nighters. Okay, next reason, which I think is reason number 4. Don't go to law school simply because your favorite show is Suits, or How to Get Away with Murder, or Law and Order SVU, or just any legal show in general. Because the legal profession is heavily romanticized on television. It never compares to what it's like in the real world. With that being said, before you go into law school, make sure you shadow an attorney for a day or for a week or a month or whatever you can shadow it, or how long you can shadow them for, and see how exactly it is being a lawyer in real life. Then you can make your decision whether or not you genuinely are interested in going into law school. And for the finale, the final reason, don't go to law school if you are not going to work. And what I mean by that is, if you have lazy tendencies, I'm talking about like extreme lazy tendencies, and you just want to half-step everything and you don't want to give something your all, then I don't think law school is for you. Because law school, or just being a lawyer in general, requires a real grind. You can't do things half-heartedly. I mean, like, you have to really dedicate time to your legal work. People's lives are on the line, or millions of dollars for companies are on the line. Like, this is not a job where you can afford to make very big mistakes, because your job and what you do really impacts pretty much the whole process, okay? And to be real, it doesn't really matter what type of lawyer you are, whether you're corporate or public interest or in-house. The legal profession will cost you some nights of sleep. Like, you will have to dedicate hours outside of work sometimes to get the result you want for your client. So those are my reasons on why you shouldn't go to law school. Obviously, I'm actually an advocate for law school and the legal profession because I'm a lawyer, but I didn't want to have you going in, again, just willy-nilly going just to go. No, like, you have to be intentional about every decision you make. And if law school is something that is on your mind and you want to pursue it, then make sure you're pursuing it for the right reasons. So thanks for tuning in. If you haven't already, subscribe to my video, like my video. I'm coming in stronger than ever with more content, and I just want to know if you guys like it. So well, I guess that's it. Peace out. I told little bro, if he pulling, then we airing out. Pull on the ops just to see what they talking about. He kept the Glock, so you know he took a different route.